Hey guys, it's William with Hope Home Inspections. We are out here on South Siesta Key doing a home inspection on a 1962 block stucco and wood frame house, and it is on, there it is right there. It is on a body of water called Heron Lagoon and has a dock and seawall because of that. So I'm just going to walk you through a quick dock and seawall inspection. The first thing when you're walking up to the dock is just taking a general look at the seawall. Now the seawall at this house, they actually don't have a legit wall. They just have a dirt bank and mangroves. So really what we want to do is come to one end of the property, and I'm just going to walk the line. Now if there was a seawall, I'm going to walk just on the grass side of the seawall, and I'm really looking for erosion. If a seawall is standing, dirt can slip out the underside of it and you would get a low spot or a hole that sometimes grass goes over. So really we're just going to walk the shoreline looking for any erosion that would have been caused by wave action, be it from wind waves, boat waves, currents and tides. So nothing that I saw as an issue over there. Walking over to this side. Take a peek under the dock. I don't really see any erosion that I should be worried about under there. And we just got this mangrove line. Mangroves are a really good natural barrier. So again, just looking for any erosion of the shoreline. But it actually looks really good here. So no erosion to the natural shoreline seawall. Dirt and mangrove looks really good. So coming up to the dock, a couple things with the dock. It's got some splintered wood and some corroded hardware. Right here, as we're walking up to it, there's a pretty good section of wood rot right over here. And I believe that has caused this corner of the deck to sink down. You can see there's a lip right here. There's a lip here too. You can't see it from this angle. But definitely as someone's walking off the dock, if they're trying to come off the corner a little bit, they could trip. So we're gonna call that out. Coming down the dock, these two first lights, as well as all the top lights, are not functioning properly. So this is the dock. Come back over here. I'm going to show you the hardware for this first section is really starting to rust out really heavily. So it's probably time to replace that. And you can see some more corrosion over here and some splintering of the wood. These pilings have not been wrapped. They're missing their sleeve. That's going to allow all sorts of marine worms and barnacles and stuff to grow into them and cause them to split apart and peel like this. This is also being caused by the fact that they don't have a cap on them. So they're missing like a little TP plastic cap that just stops water from sitting and soaking into the piling. So these pilings have some pretty decent age to them. You can see that's literally just me rubbing it is going through the piling. So the top deck of this is like a composite material, Traxxas. It's got a couple different names. This has probably been replaced recently. It looks in pretty good shape, but the original wood subframe of the dock is a bit weathered and aged. Again, you can see some more rusted hardware. The piling again is not wrapped. It's hard to see. We don't get in the water for any of our inspections. It's beyond the scope. Again, you can see that this piling here is starting to deteriorate. Coming apart, and some rusted hardware. Ladder. You want to make sure that every dock always has a ladder, and this ladder is damaged. It is not connected. There's supposed to be a cord in here that connects to this one right here. See, it's broken. So there is a step or two down there, but we want to be able to have the rest of this extension ladder in there. It really kind of, this first top piece clips on right there. So we need to get the ladder fixed. We absolutely don't want someone to ever fall into the water and not be able to escape out of the water. Thankfully at this house, they can come over to this little beach and get out. But if there's a standing seawall, they'd be stuck. So you always want to have a functional ladder on your dock. And that's a pretty quick rundown of a dock and seawall inspection. So we got lights not working, missing piling caps, pilings are splintering, missing the wrap, corrosion damage to the hardware, wood rot, lots of fun stuff.